Hey everyone, I hope you like the new angle that I've decided to film at today. I usually film like over here, but I thought I'd film from right in front of the window today to see if it's any better. So if you like this angle, please let us know, because I might continue filming it. I've just filmed a get ready with me video for this makeup look. If you like it, then I'll link it below so you can go and watch it and see how I did it. But this video is going to be my favourites for the month of March. Why can I not remember what month it is every time I come to film these? So yeah, I'll just get it straight into it. So the first is the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze. For ages I didn't buy any of these because I seen loads of people hype about them and I wasn't really sold on the colours. I thought they were kind of a bit off my kind of range. I do have a few MAC paint pots and things which I thought I had enough of them colours, I don't need any more bases. But I went for it and I got On and On Bronze, which is this bronzy colour, and the term bronze kind of puts off a bit because I thought it would be too warm toned for my complexion and would kind of make it look a bit strange, like kind of orangey eyeshadows make me look a bit ill. So yes, I thought that would be the same with this, but it's not at all. The formula of it's actually really creamy and soft and really nice and really easy to apply. You can apply it with your fingers, which I do sometimes, or you can just apply it with a kind of like a blending brush, like really lightly. And I find that gets kind of like a more even and kind of lighter finish if you just use like a little bit on the brush and blend it in, then you can just add a little bit more to get a bigger amount of product on your eye and more intensity if that's what you want. So yeah, that's kind of how I've applied it recently and I really do like it that way. This colour in particular, I don't think I want any other colours apart from perhaps Permanent Taupe, which seems kind of my kind of thing, but this one isn't very bitty. Like the Eternal Gold, I think it's called, when I swatched it on my hand it seemed kind of like there wasn't much colour to it and just a lot of bitty bits of glitter, whereas this one is just kind of like solid colour. I'll try and swatch it on my hand for you, see if you can see it. There it is. As you can see, it kind of looks like Satin Taupe to me, like the eyeshadow from MAC, and I just think it's really beautiful on the eyes. It's what I'm wearing today, I'll show you up close. It's what I'm wearing today with just a little bit of a dark eyeshadow blended through the crease. But yeah, I really love it, and yeah, I can't speak highly enough of it, and I don't know why I waited so long to get it because I've been using it a hell of a lot recently and it's just such a really simple, quick and easy eyeshadow look to do, and it always looks really nice. Next I'll go on to a few lip products I've actually got quite a few lip products this month. The first is the Nivea Lip Butter Caramel Cream. I didn't really like the look of the raspberry one or any other flavours. The caramel cream just was like right up my street. I love any kind of sweet or like kind of cakey smells, and this is just one of them. I have to sniff it, I'm sorry, but oh, you need to go and smell this. It smells like a caramelly chocolate bar or something, or like a caramel slice. It smells exactly like one of those caramel shortbread slices. It's amazing how nice it smells. I tend to like to apply this before bed because it's quite thick, but it feels really smooth on the lips, so your lips just feel really nice when you like rub them together. I really like the feeling of it. And when I wake up, I've got really soft lips. If I don't apply lip balm before I go to bed, I wake up and I've got little cracks like in parts of my lips, and it's like they're not dry at all really through the day, but if I sleep without lip balm on, it's like really painful the next day, so I have to apply lip balm, and this one is the one I've been going for. And yeah, it's just a really nice lip balm. I tend to prefer lip balms in tubes rather than tins because I think it's a bit unhygienic and I don't like getting it all over my fingers, but I can make an exception with this because I really like it, and it's really cheap like I said. And yeah, just go and have a look at it and have a sniff because you might want to buy it just because of the smell. The next lip product is one I got in my glossy box this month, and it's the Jelly Pong Lip Blush Moisturising Lip Stain, and it's basically one of these crayon type lip products like the Chubby Stick So Clinique or the Revlon Kissable Balm Stains. It's like a twisty up one, and it's in this bright pink colour, and I'm so glad I got this colour because I've seen other people got reds and stuff and I just would wear this a lot more than reds, so I've been quite lucky getting this colour. It doesn't smell of anything, like the Revlon ones smell very minty, this doesn't smell of anything, but I do find it kind of stains the lips really well. I've got it on now, which I showed you in my Gradual video, but you can't really see it. It doesn't look like I've got anything on, but in real life I've actually got bright pink lipstick on. It's strange how this camera picks things up, but yeah, it is a really nice bright lipstick. I've had a lot of compliments on it, like people don't tend to pass comment on my lipstick, but my boyfriend, of all people, actually said, I really like your lipstick, what is it? Because he was just like intrigued that I had a new lipstick. Oh my god, it just fell off in the lid. This is the twisty up bit and this is the pen. Right, I think I fixed it. It actually just broke if you didn't see that there. which wasn't the best selling point for it, I suppose. But yeah, before I did that, I really loved it, and I still do love the colour. But yeah, my boyfriend liked it. A colleague at work, when I wore it to work, actually really liked it, and it's kind of become my go-to work lipstick because obviously I can't keep lipstick on us at work and keep topping it up. But it kind of stains the lips. It's not like a really harsh lip stain like some lip stains where they kind of dry lips out. It's kind of like a really long wearing lipstick to me. Oh, it's on the floor. I'm so clumsy today. But yeah, it just feels like a really long wearing lipstick. It lasts for ages. If I keep checking the mirrors at work, it's still like on and leaves a really nice colour, but not like a kind of dry stain kind of thing. It's just, I just really like it, and I just think it's like a really nice lipstick. And yeah, I would repurchase this if I knew where to get Jelly Pong products. So if anyone knows how to get them, leave me a nice comment telling me where to get them from, because this is really nice. And the last lip product is a lip combination that I've been using a lot for nights out, which I don't know why I hadn't discovered this combination in my collection before, but now I really like it. And it's a pink lip combination for nights out. Usually I go for like a red or like a kind of really dark vampy red, like over winters is what I've been choosing, and or like Max Girl About Town, like a kind of deep fuchsia colour. But these are kind of like more like bubblegum, like true medium kind of pink colours. The lipstick is Revlon Sweet Tart, which is one of the lip butters. And it looks like this. I'm nearly actually used this up actually. But yeah, it's just this kind of lovely medium pink. I'll swatch it for you. It's kind of, it looked quite neon actually on camera, but it's just a lovely, really wearable pink. And I like to wear this under the tones through the day, and I do think it looks really nice, but for night time I kind of like a bit more something to my lipstick. So I apply that, and then on top I apply this lip gloss that fell on the floor like everything else does, and it's MAC's Dazzleglass in Steppin Out, which is this bright pink. I won't apply that on my hand because once you apply these on your hands for swatches, they take forever to come off because they're so sticky. Yeah, I'll show you up close. They're all really sparkly, the Dazzleglasses, which I know some people might hate this, but it just kind of reminds me of a lip gloss that someone like Louise from Sprinkle of Glitter would really like, because it's really sparkly, but it doesn't look like a kind of 13-year-old little girl's lip gloss that you buy from Claire's Accessories when you first went on your first shopping trips. It's more of an adult version. These are really, really sticky formula lip gloss, the Dazzleglasses, which I know will be completely a no-no for a lot of people, but for me, I don't mind the stickiness, and it means that it stays on forever. Like, I can apply this 1 or 2 times on a night out and it just stays put. And it just looks really, like, it doesn't look sparkly until you look really up close and you can see the tiny little sparkles, but it doesn't look sparkly, it just looks like, kind of like wet look, and just, I can't describe it, but it just makes your lips look a lot fuller because of the sparkles in it. It just makes it, like, reflects the light and makes the lips look a lot fuller, and I just really like these formula lip glosses for nights out. I've got a few different colours that I use, but these together, oh, drop my things again, make a really nice combination, I think. Next, I've got an e.l.f. duo product, and it's the e.l.f. Contour and Blush and Bronzing Powder. I've had this for a very long time, and I thought it's time I used it up because there's not much left of it, but in the end I probably might end up purchasing this if I do use it up. It's a blush and a bronzer. As you can see, I've hit pan quite severely on both of them. And it's kind of meant to be a dupe of NARS, Orgasm and Laguna, like in the jewelry you can get of them. But to me, this is a nicer blush than Orgasm, and that isn't as good a bronzer as Laguna. So yeah, it's a kind of win-lose situation. But the blush is really nice. They're quite sparkly, but it doesn't transfer too boldly on the face. Like Orgasm blush, I think, is really chunky glitter, and I don't like it at all. Quite a controversial opinion because I know everybody loves that. But this one is more subtle and quite peachy pinky, and it's just a lovely, nice colour, I think, which always suits what I want to wear and just always looks nice. The bronzer is looks quite sparkly in the pan, but when you put it on, it's not like got gold sparkles all over your face that it has in here. And I just kind of use that around the edges of my face just to kind of bronze my face up, which I've used today. And I just think it kind of brings the look together and makes you look a bit more healthy. And yeah, I do love these two. And apart from I love Laguna more for contouring, I love this bronzer, and this blush is better than Orgasm. So for me, this is worth a buy if you're considering them, because I actually think it's a bit better. And the last makeup product, it's an Avon Glimmerstick Brow Definer in Blonde. This is just one of these eyebrow pencils that twists up. Oh, I'll show you. It's a twisty up one, and I'll show you the colour. Just this blonde colour, which I've got on now, and I think it really suits like my hair colour, my complexion really well. I found a lot of kind of lighter ones have been a bit orangey or stuff, and some of them are just not light enough at all, and this is probably the only one I found that is the right colour for me. I've used other Avon pencils in the past that I've showed you before, but I find this one to be a lot nicer. Them ones were more like a sharpening pencil, and the actual like pencil part was quite hard, and this is just really soft, and how soft it is makes it really nice to apply. And the softness and this kind of waxiness of it kind of makes your eyebrows stay in place, and it just applies really smoothly and really nice, and it just makes your eyebrows look really neat. Whereas the other ones I've had, I've kind of had they look a bit bitty and just not as like polished, and this one just, I don't know what it is about it, it's probably them things that I've said, but it just gives a really nice look, and it just is a lot easier for me to use somehow than the others. So yeah, if you kind of find brows a bit difficult, maybe try this out, because like I've always made a mess of mine, and this I find makes it a lot easier. And the last product I've got, I know I've mentioned a lot of makeup today and not much body and things, but there's only one product I really wanted to mention for this, and it was the Palmer's Cocoa Butter Natural Bronze Body Lotion. I should have had this in a haul, but recently I've only hauled like a few things before I went on my little spending ban that I'm on now, which I've done a blog post on, which I'll link below. So I bought this just before then, and I only bought a few things, so I didn't make a full haul video, so you might see a few bits popping up now and again that I haven't actually mentioned before. But yeah, I bought this because I'd heard a lot of people raving about it on and off on blogs and things, and I thought it's worth a try because I love a good Gradual tan, which is what this is. It's a Gradual tan moisturiser, and I love my Garnier one, but I thought, why not give this a go? And I actually really like it. The smell is just like original Palmer's Cocoa Butter, like the body butter that you get. If you know what that smells like, it's kind of like really rich cocoa butter smell. My friend came round after I'd applied this the other night, and she said my room smelled like cakes, and I was like, no, it's probably my fake tan, and that's what it was. So it does smell quite nice. The smell after like the night time, I usually apply it in the night time and go to bed, and in the morning you do smell a bit of the fake tan smell once it's developed. But the tan, actually the colour for this is really nice, as you can see on my arms. I don't know if you can see, but that's 2 nights worth of fake tan. It is a little bit orangey I suppose, but nothing too drastic, and 2 nights worth is nice. And once you've washed the smell off, like once you've washed the original tan layer off, you don't smell at all like this. Can't smell it anymore, so that's really nice. It doesn't feel too sticky on your body or anything. Sticks in fairly quick, and I really like the packaging with a pump because I like to know how much I'm applying. So I'll apply like 2 pumps to my arms, 3 pumps to my thighs, 3 pumps to my calves, and so on. So I know I've applied exactly the same amount on all of my limbs equally, so that I don't have like one arm a lot darker than the other and things. So yeah, that's like something a bit OCD in my head, but it is a nice feature. And it's not too expensive. I think it's nearly about £6 where I work. So yeah, I would highly recommend trying this. I do love the Garnier one, but this one I've really been loving at the minute. So yeah, go and give that a go if you're into gradual tanning. So that's my favourites for March. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll be filming an empty straight after this, which should hopefully go up straight after it as well. And yeah, don't forget to look out for that, and I'll see you in that video. So I'll see you later. Bye!